Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to part 18 on the Cms Blogging System. And guys, last time we were able to pull off all the themes that we have inside this particular themes folder. Okay, and in this video, I would be going ahead and I would be showing you how to activate a theme and list them out here on the top. Okay, so for that, very first, we need to create a new table inside our database because in order to keep the record which current theme is activated, we need to keep it inside a database. So I'm gonna go ahead here and I'm gonna go to CMS, and inside it I'm gonna create one more. I'm gonna name it to site meta. Okay, the very first one gonna be an ID that I'm gonna name, and I have to add one more field. Okay, and here I'm gonna say type. Okay, so this is gonna be a varchar, no, integer. This one gonna be a varchar. This one gonna be a varchar as well. Let's give them 250 and 150 as well, or probably for the name I can say 200. And this one gonna be an auto increment and a primary key. So come back, save the table. Okay, we are done and we got our new table out here. So guys, right now we're gonna write a very simple theme. I'm sorry, a very simple script actually to activate a theme that we have listed out here. So I'm gonna go back to my admin folder and I'm gonna open the file called themes.php, and out here on the top I'm gonna write a very simple statement. I'm gonna say if is set dollar get theme. Okay, then go ahead and do something. Or you know what, probably instead of creating a mess out here, I'm gonna create a new file. I'm gonna say include once script slash manage themes.php. Okay, this one gonna be quite better. So I'm gonna go back to my scripts folder and I'm gonna create a new file out here. Okay, save it. I'm gonna open the PHP tags. Very first, we're gonna include our connection file. Okay. Next thing gonna be, I'm gonna say if the set dollar get theme, then dollar theme name gonna be equals to the value we have in our URL. So okay, then I'm gonna say dollar SQL or probably activate theme to make it more descriptive. MySQL query, so we'll probably insert as we have to actually make a check before inserting anything to the database. So very first I have to say select all from site meta where type is equals to theme, or die give us a MySQL error if you have any problem running what you want me to do, and limit it to 1. So let me tell you what exactly we are doing out here. Very first, I'm making a check whether we do have any theme out here in this particular table or not. Okay, so then I'm going to say dollar numbers gonna be equal to MySQL numbers dollar activate theme if dollar numbers is equals to 1. That means we do have already a listed theme inside this particular table. So then we're gonna run an update query. So I'm gonna say dollar row will be equals to MySQL fetch array dollar activate theme, and I'm gonna say dollar theme ID will be equals to that particular row's ID. Okay, so if I'm gonna echo this out, you actually not gonna get anything because we don't have anything inside this table, so I'm not gonna try that. Then I'm gonna say dollar update would be MySQL query update side meta set name equals to dollar team name, where ID is equals to dollar ID, probably team ID. Okay, and limit this particular thing to 1 as well, or die MySQL error. Okay, and if you are not able to find any theme, so that means we will have to insert it for the very first time. So I'm going to say insert would be MySQL query, and then I'm going to say insert into side meta. Okay, and I'm going to say name and type. Okay, here values gonna be name, gonna be the actual team name. Okay, and the type gonna be team or die. Give us a MySQL error. Okay, guys. So I believe this is a quite simple way to do it. And one more thing we can do is probably get the theme. So I'm gonna say dollar get active theme will be MySQL query select all from site meta where type is equals to a team. I limited to 1. SQL error. Okay, and then I have to say dollar numbers will be equals to MySQL rows dollar get active t. Okay, and then I'm going to say f dollar now rows is probably equals to 1, else do something else. Okay, so guys, back to the top. So let me tell you what exactly we are doing. Very first, we are making a check whether we have anything appended in the URL with the name theme. Okay, if there is, then get its value and make a check whether is there any theme already inside this particular table. So if there is not any theme, that means we are making a very new and a fresh entry. Then go ahead and insert that particular theme to our table. But if there is already theme existing, then don't insert it because we don't want to enter multiple themes. We can only run one theme on our site. So then go ahead and update that particular one. Okay, it's quite simple. If you have any questions, again, you are always free to leave comments on my YouTube channel or on this blog. Okay, next thing would be we would be getting the name of the theme. So dollar rows will be equals to MySQL fetch array dollar get active theme. Okay, and I'm gonna say dollar theme name will be equals to dollar rows name. Okay, also I'm gonna say dollar theme name will be equals to you don't have any current you don't have any active theme probably. Okay, that's quite simple. So back here and inside this particular current theme, I'm gonna enter this. I'm gonna say dollar theme name. Okay, come back and refresh. Let's see what happens. It says there is a syntax error on line number 9. Awesome. Okay, probably because we are missing a semicolon here. Come back. There's 1 on 32 as well. So there's 2, I got it. Put this one inside double quotes because we are having a single quote in our build. So, oh my gosh, it says include once connection failed to open file connection.php. See, a lot of errors. Okay, back. So guys, right now we don't have any active team, so let's go ahead and activate this particular one. Okay, we haven't wrote what this link will have to do. So the activate team one, I'm gonna say teams.php and team will be equals to a dollar value. Yep, that what we need. Come back, refresh the page, let's see what will happen. Okay, and see whether we have any kind of an entry inside our table. Oh no, we don't. No, we have. So it says the name of the team is a business and the type is a team. Okay, so that means we have got our very first entry. If I'm gonna activate this particular Xperia one, let's see what will happen. See, the business is back out here, and inside our table we have the Xperia one. So from here we can actually figure out which particular team a person want to use, and according to that we can show the styles or whatever they have wrote inside our team on their main site, or I would say their blog. Next thing, till now we are able to get the team name. One more thing we need to do is I'm gonna say dollar output will be equals to null here, and dollar output would be equal to where is that div on the top? Okay, there was a div called div id team name. So copy it from here. I'm gonna paste it here. Instead of value, I'm gonna say name. Okay, and I'm gonna end my div out here. Okay, and one more thing we need to do is out here I have to say php f is set dollar output, then go ahead and echo dollar output, and it says current team name is Xperia, but I know it's quite a so don't worry, we're gonna fix that up as well. Before that, guys, what we have to do is, again, we will have to read all the information inside this particular directory. Come back, this particular teams, and the one which is activated right now is the Xperia. So we will have to read everything again inside this style.css file. So I'm gonna come back, and we're gonna do quite similar to this one. So I'm gonna actually copy some of the stuff from there to save some time. Okay guys, so I've actually copied everything from this particular file and I have pasted out here. So let me tell you, first I have defined the variable directory, and we need to scan the directory, everything quite similar to this one. So if you will notice out here we have these two variables, and then I have copied these two variables from here, and actually everything is quite similar. Just out here I was using output team, I have changed it to output only, because if you will notice we named our variable output out here. So then I have run the same kind of a while loop, and we will after using while loop, we're going to read everything from our style sheet, and everything is quite similar. Just only I have took these two links out from here, because if the theme is already activated, obviously we cannot activate it again. So let's try this one. Okay, so we have the business one on here on the top. Try the portfolio one. Oh, awesome, we have the portfolio one on the top. So guys, it's a very simple way to actually activate themes. And the next we would be writing a handler to delete these themes. Okay, so what I would be doing is out here I'm going to say if set dollar get delete. Okay, then I'm going to say dollar name gonna be equal to dollar underscore get delete. Okay, then again I'm going to say dollar directory gonna be equals to one folder down, two themes, and I'm gonna say unlink dollar directory dot dollar team name. Okay guys, so go back out here where we have our delete link. I'm gonna say themes dot php delete equals to dollar value. Come back, refresh the page, and let's see what will happen. It says delete is okay, it's themes.php. Come back, refresh again. It says no such file or directory. I know what is the problem. It's gonna be like this. Oh, again, it's not found. Probably this would be the mistake. It says permission denied. Oh my gosh. And manage themes in order to delete the business one. Okay, come back. Try one more time. Again, it's saying the same thing. Okay, so probably guys, we will have to do it in a different way. What we can do is, instead of using unlink, we will have to use remove the entire directory. But before that, we will need to make sure that this directory is empty. Okay, then we can only delete a directory, otherwise we cannot. So what the best I can do is, I can say dollar theme name. Okay, so this would be our actual directory now that we want to work with. Then I'm going to say for each dollar for each scan dollar directory as dollar item. Okay, scan dollar directory as dollar item. Then I'm going to say if dollar item is equals to and equals to a dot, or if it equals to and equals to a double dot, then actually do not do anything, because it's not a file. It's actually some kind of a hidden directories we have inside it. Okay, and let's go ahead and unlink dollar directory, and actually I'm going to use a directory separator to show that we are working. Directory underscore separator. Okay, dollar item, and finally we can remove the directory. So I can say rm dollar directory, but I believe there was some error out here. For each scan dollar directory, There is some error out here. 1 second, guys. Okay, I believe scan directory. Yep, that's wrong. That's right. And separator like this. I believe it's perfectly fine now. And we can actually go ahead and we can run it and let's see what will happen. Okay, refresh. It says there is a syntax error on line number 64 for each scan directory. Yes. Okay. Refresh again. Come back. See whether it's there. No, it's not there. But what's duplicating the name? See, like portfolio on the top, portfolio here in the bottom. Now it's gone. Okay. Best thing we can do, once everything is done, head the person back to teams.php page. Okay, guys, one more try. I'm going to delete this one. Okay, it's awesome. So everything is gone. You only have one active theme, and obviously don't give any option to delete it. Otherwise, you're going to run into a lot of problems. If someone is going to delete an activated theme, then there would be huge problems. So guys, this is a very simple way to activate and delete themes. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to build a very tiny MVC framework in order to list your themes and make sure that everything is working